And I think we're good now. Quality looks a lot better again. Um, yeah. Let's see. I need to. Figure this out. Yeah, because I'm kind of upset right now. Trying to figure out this. Let's see. There's something I wanted to look at. I don't remember though. That's the bad one. Okay. Where were we? Write these compound propositions using P, Q, and R and logical connectives, including negations. Okay. So this is actually really easy. A, we do get an A in this class, so R. But we have an and. Do not do every exercise in the book. Not Q. B. You get an A on the final. You do every exercise in this book, and you get an A, so it's just all. Let me do it in that order because I don't think it doesn't matter, but I could lose points just because of that. Because it might be a little picky. But you get an A in this class. It is necessary for you to get an A on the final. This is something along the lines of if P then R. I think that's what we're doing right here. We're not doing that with words. P arrow R. Something along that. To get an A in this class, it is necessary for you to get an A on the final. Makes sense? Yeah? You get an A on the final. Okay. I mean, sure. I feel like that makes sense, yeah? It's not an if and only if. If A on final, then A in class. I feel like that makes sense, right? If A on final, well, A on final if and, or A in class if and only if A on final. That could make sense too. I feel like that might be it, actually. A in the class if and only if A on the final. And D and final. So P and not Q. Parentheses. Nevertheless, you get an A in the class. I think that just might be an if then. Yeah, I mean, I feel like. Or maybe that's an and. But that's. Because reading it, like at first, just because of nevertheless, I'm thinking it's going to be an if then arrow. But thinking about it, it makes sense just to do another and. Again, and the final, and not do every exercise in the book. But you still get an A in the class, so and A in class. I feel like that makes sense. And then for E, that one is just if then statement. P and Q, not R. P and Q, if that, then R. And I feel like that makes sense. Remember that down arrows and Atticus sets. What is that down arrow again? Wrong notebook. That's NOR. That's a NOR gate. Okay. So that's or that knotted. Which is very possible to write everything in NAND and NOR gates. 2A. So basically we want to cancel out Q and just get not P. Something like that would equal Q plus not Q and not P. Do it how I normally would, because I feel like this it just makes so much more sense for me mentally. Something like that, but turn that into a NOR gate. I forget so much how you just do that. Because it's that or that knotted. That's what a NOR gate is. So what if we did that, and we did, we have to only use NOR gates, so we can't even use an AND gate to include that, which just makes it more difficult, I feel like. So we can do something like that. Only P or Q, but we don't want that. Q not. Let's go to make one of these true for sure, so that doesn't rely on P. I'm trying to think of it. What if we just do P, because that would be the same as P or P knotted, and P or P is equal to P not. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yep. So we have not P is equivalent to P nor P. Maybe I should show the steps. Does it say to show the steps? No, it doesn't, but I will. Because we have P or P not P or P, which is equal to P nor P. B. Okay. We have P and Q, which would be equivalent to P and Q. So you need P and Q. That could be equivalent to, we have P or Q, not, we have to not the gate for sure. This is equivalent to the NOR gate. It's very light, so you can't really see it, but I want to be able to erase it easily. Because the NOR gate is just one or the other knotted, which is what this is. Which is what this is equivalent to after you distribute it. So that's definitely the right step. So not P or Q, make sure I write it in the same format they use. Which is just equivalent to the NOR gate. So, but how is that? That's not what a NOR gate is, though. Like, that's what a NOR gate is, but that's not... Is that equivalent? No, that's not. That's not what that is equal to. Because let's say we want to somehow make that not. So not P or not Q, maybe? Yes, that is it. Yes. So I was on the right track. Not P or not set and. Or not Q. Which that is equivalent to a NOR gate. So that would be not P nor not Q. And I'm assuming we can use knots. No, we can't. We're gonna have to convert it, which is fine because we just did it up there, so that's fine. That would just be P, not P, knotted with Q, not Q. And that is equivalent. Right? Yeah. Because here, that just switches to knots. Those are knots. Those are knotted. Then here, let's make sure we have that. That cancels out. That cancels out. So that's just P and Q, and that makes it an and. So that's that. And yeah, if I'm reading it correctly, that's all it is. So that's good. So yeah. This one is going to maybe be a bit more work because we're starting off with P or Q this time. How do we do that with an OR gate? We just take. We already have the OR gates. Because we can flip it just the exact same way we did before, but that doesn't make it look like the NOR gates. I'm thinking. What happens when we distribute the NOR gates? When we distribute the NOR, it turns like P or Q. Distribute that, that'll be not P, and reduce that and not Q. That's what we want it to look like. We want it to look like that. Okay, I think I can do that. So first we convert that how we did up there. So we have that equal to not. Oh yeah, we have to make sure we do have to have that not P and not Q. Why did I want to do that? Oh, fuck me. That's why I hate doing this sometimes. I forget exactly what I was trying to do, even. My thought process. Because it looks like that. That's what it can be. So this would be equivalent to saying not. I feel like that would be a not P and Q, P or Q, right? I don't like this music. I like my classical for studying. This is too much. Okay, that's good. I remember we did this one for choir one year. It's a little quiet on stream. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. But yeah, what my point was, the NOT gate looks like not P and not. I love that. Okay. That's what it looks like when you actually distribute that. So that's what we have in there. We have that knotted. So essentially what we can do is just pull that knot out and flip our signs back. I mean, I guess we didn't have to do like that, but... No, fuck me. Those aren't knotted anymore. So P or Q. Fuck me. God darn you. P or Q. Double parentheses. Okay. Which is equivalent to... that inside is a NOR gates. So we have knotted NOR gate, which is P NOR Q, which is equivalent to P Cool. Man. I think I'm pulling that a little too over. That should be good. Fuck me. Now I need to know. I need to remember these conversions too, for the ones I'm not as familiar with and such. Like this if one. How do you convert that into AND gates and such? There it is. I found it. P, if P, then Q, that is equivalent to not P or Q, P or Q. And we're trying to make it look like that up there. I mean, you can knot it all twice again. So we pull out a knot and just swap these. Oh, we gotta make that Q a knot though. And I believe that is equivalent, just like up here. Yeah, the sides are the same. We just pulled that out, doubled that or whatever. Let me just write it out, just so that it's like not just me guessing it. Because at this point, I'm just like estimating it, guesstimating it. Which I'm pretty sure that's how it would work, but not. Not P and Q. Is that how that works? Can we just add a... Fuck. Nope. Fuck, I'm trying to think of how this would work properly. Because when we distribute that knot... Not P or Q, which is equivalent to... This is going to be a bit more annoying, but... just to like actually show my work and making sure I'm doing it correctly. Which is equivalent to that knot. We distribute that to be P or not Q. which is what it looks like. So that would be right. Yeah, because that's an and, isn't it? We gotta convert that and back to an or. Ah, fuck me. Okay. So I need to somehow do that again. Do I need to do that again? Maybe I can just go back and use this one. Because I needed it as an or. Yeah, I think I just go back in and not use that because I'm just going to get the same answer, I'm pretty sure. It's just going to look a lot more complicated, but... Which is good. Good thing that I did that like that. So that on the outside, we want to make sure there's another parentheses there to actually close that. Parentheses, we got that not here. We need to convert this into that NOR gates, which is an or, not an or gate, which is how that works. So we have a not P nor Q, which is equivalent to, we'll do that not on the outside again, P, we'll do another thing, P, close that, nor Q, which is also equivalent to this exact same thing, P, Q, P. Ah, fuck me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just do a new line for this. Yeah, because I'm not even sure about that one right above it. I might need a bit more room just to be safe. P, close, nor, Q, close, nor, open, P, nor, P, close, nor, Q, close. And that is that. I believe, at least. Cool. And that's it for number 2. There's only 8 questions on here, which is actually really nice. There's several parts for a lot of them, but still. We'll skip a line. This is supposed to be partner work. I think he said he assigned partners, or after I put my name in there, he did put them out. He did, like, group everybody up. Let's see. Because I want to check that. Well, yeah, I have homework for that one. I'm gonna do my programming tomorrow, do my reading and stuff. I gotta catch up. I didn't even finish my notes and quiz for last week. I don't have to do it, but it's good practice, it's good notes, and we get to use all notes that we have on the exams, so yeah, I should. Let's see here. I honestly don't know where to even find the link. Yeah, 'cause this is all... Here it is, I found it. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Because I believe my name is probably written down, yeah. Don't know who that is. I honestly don't really care to try to team up with them. If they get a hold of me, that's fine, but I'm not looking to... I don't know how rude that is. I just personally don't feel the need to have a partner. Let me see if they made a post on here searching for somebody, because if they didn't, no, they didn't even. Let me maybe try just first name. No, not even just the first name. Okay, which tells me that they also aren't caring to have a partner. If I need to, I will message them for questions, but yeah. Okay. That's all I wanted from that. Now we're on question 3. What is question 3 stating? What is the dual of the following formula? The dual is just swapping all truths to false, false to true, ors to nots, nots to ors. So, that's literally all we're doing. Dual of P and Q and R or S is P or Q or R and S. Number 4, show that P into that, blah blah blah, is that. Okay, so we have P into Q and P into S. So let's start off with the same premise, just turning those into ors and knots and such. I don't probably need to, but we will just to make sure it is done right. That would be the first one knotted and the second one or that one. So it would be not P or Q and not P. That's an and, so I want it or S. Gotta swap that. Okay. I can combine the P's for sure somehow. 100%. So we have not P or Q and not P or S. So that is the same thing as saying not P. Not P or Q and not P or S. So we have not P and I think that's just what it is. Maybe it's an or. Not P or Q. No. It would be a or, yeah. Not P or Q and S. Because if it's not P, that's automatically true for both of those. And if they're not P isn't true, then we have to look at only Q and S. Yeah, that makes sense logically. Which that is also equivalent to saying, because that's the same thing as like the if-then statement. So that would be P into Q and S, which is what we have. So now we can look at 5. Do I want to do it on this line? Sure. No. Determine whether these compound propositions are satisfiable. I don't understand. I never understood what it meant with if it's satisfiable. Like, is it possible to have a true statement? I'm assuming that's what it means. I feel like that makes sense. Is it possible to have true? So present the truth assignment. So I feel like, I don't know, just write the truth tables for all of them maybe, just to keep it simple, and why not? That's just a lot of writing then that I don't care to do, but I can. I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm gonna have to present the truth assignment, and when that says that, I'm assuming I just have to say which one is true, which one would be false to make this statement true. So I don't think I need to actually go through all of it. I don't think. I'd imagine that I can just brute force this and see if there's any combinations. There's only, because for this first one, there's only P and Q. We could simplify it. That would make it easier. Should I just use scratch paper for that? Where's my scratch paper? I thought I had scratch paper. This can be used as scratch paper, sure. Let's say we have... I'm going to do it in my way just to make it easier for me. That's an or, so we do not PQ. That P and Q is going to be knotted all together, so I want to actually do that on the outside. Not PQ, P or Q, P or Q, and P or not Q. Yeah, it's still not exactly how I would have done it before, but that knot's kind of like growing on me, so let's think about this. P or Q and P or not Q. So that can be simplified to P can be true for either one of those, and it automatically makes it true. P and not Q, which makes it false instantly, because that cannot be the case. Instantly. There is no situation where that can be true, because both if P is, well, I mean, I guess it could be true if P is true. Then Q doesn't matter. I don't know. I feel like there's always a way you can make it true. P or false, which is never true, so we can just cancel that out. Right, because Q and not Q. Q and we can't both be true. So yeah, no, that can't be the case at all, because this would be P. It either can be P or it has to only look at those. So yeah. So that's the case there. P. I mean, I guess we'll just distribute that back out, because why not? Not P or not Q or P. And P, sorry. So we have a combination of, we can distribute that, so that'd be not P and P, or P and not Q. That's always false. Mentre molto pian piano spariva lontane laggiù, una musica dolce suonare soltanto satisfy full. We have P and not Q. I.e. P is equal to true, comma, Q is equal to false. And let me double check that. P is equal to true, that's false. P is equal to, or, and, oh shit, is that actually, oh wait, no, that's P or not Q. So not Q would make that true, so that would be true, so that could be good. P or Q, P would be true, which is good. And again, P or not Q, which would be true. So yeah. B. Semicolon for that one. When for those if-then statements, it's true all the time unless Q is false and P is true. So P can be true, but Q would have to be, because that's an and. P can be true, but if P is true, Q has to be true. So what would happen if we had both of those true? True. True. Oh, wait. No, that wouldn't work then. Not for true, true. Instantly. Because true to true on the first one, sure. But phi equal. Then simply because first statement can be true, first half of that can only be true, then P is false, and Q doesn't matter. The second one, if Q is false, or P is false, it turns them into true for both of them. And no matter what, one of those is not going to be true. Just like the first one. So, it's not possible. Then we have C. What does the truth table look like for that? They are true only if they are both the same. So no, that is not satisfiable. Because that would have to be Q and P and Q are true, or P and Q are false. But that wouldn't be satisfied on the other part. Okay. Not satisfiable. Number 6. So that each of the conditional statements is a tautology by using truth tables and by derivation. So you have to do both. That's annoying. Not as bad as what I expected the first one to be though. I guess I'll start with using the truth table. So we have P, Q, not P, P, Q, not P. Oh, that's what we're sorry. Not P and P or Q. And we have that going into not P and P or Q to Q. Now there's probably makes so much sense to just... So the second one's going to take a long time too. But it's the same premise. So we first start off with P, Q. We don't use not P or not Q, so we can just leave it like that. P into Q. P and P into Q. P and P into Q. All into Q. Okay. True, 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 false, false, true, false, false. Something false when that one is true and false. The rest are true. So we're looking for one that's false because both of them are not true then. There. And we want this to be this one true and these to be true. So this one's not, so that would be false as well. But this one is true. And so the only difference between this and this is that this all needs to be with this. This would only be false when this one's true, which is up here, and this one's false, which is down there. So that's just trues. Right? Because we don't look at this and this is true, and this one's true over here, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So now we gotta convert that into true, which would be P into P and P into Q, all into Q, which is the same as saying, oh, that's not want to convert that first next. Not P or Q or Q, which is equivalent to not P. That's an 8, so turn that into more. Change that to P. Change that to an and, not to Q. That's a P. I believe that's it. Yep. Now we're on 7. Using derivation to show that. Use derivation to show that. No, we're just trying to make them equivalent to each other. A P to Q is equivalent to not P or Q, right? Yeah. Which is equivalent to not P and let me actually do it step by step. I think we just swapped that Q to the front. I don't think I needed all that. I think I could actually do that way easier, actually. And just pull that Q or not P, which is the same as saying not Q. Not it. Maybe I did need to. I feel like, yeah, I think that's right. Not Q. Right? No, that would be positive. Just regular P. That doesn't seem right. what is our end goal? What is it supposed to look like? If we start working backwards, we need it to be... Q... Here, let's do it like scrap paper. Our end goal, we need it to be not Q into not P, which is equivalent to Q or not P, which is actually what we have, isn't it? Yeah, that's exactly what we have. What time is it? 7:20. This one's going to be a bit more tricky. We're starting with just P. P is equivalent to R or not R. That's all from true. Or P. How do we convert this and change this around? Let's just throw not R or P or R. Just switch that around a little bit so that we can have that statement, which would make that R straight up into P or R. I feel like there's a way to cancel out that R. R, if it's true, then this always is true. So I don't know, I don't know if there's like a rule with that, but like it makes sense with that just being straight up like that. Because you have, anytime R is true, that statement's always going to be true. Okay. This one's going to be longer actually. Dinner time's coming up, so probably take a break for now.